A woman who accused Donald Trump of sexual assault is now sending a subpoena to the Trump administration in order to obtain any and all documents that the White House has in regard to allegations of sexual assault made against Donald Trump. Now, Summer Zervos is the name of the woman who is fighting to get those documents. She wants to sue Donald Trump for defamation because she believes after she came forward with her allegations, he went out of his way to defame her and discredit her. Now, keep in mind that the president cannot face any lawsuits while he is in office. However, I like that she's doing this because she is bringing up something that I think a lot of people have forgotten. The number of allegations against him, including allegations from his own ex-wife, by the way. So according to reports, Summer Zervos, a former contestant on The Apprentice and one of many women who came forward during the campaign to accuse Trump of harassment or assault, initiated the subpoena as part of her lawsuit against the president for defamation. At least 16 women have publicly accused Trump of forcibly attempting to kiss, grope, and have sex with them. Which, look, we're not, lawyers, we're not litigating this case, but Trump himself back in 2005 on tape said that he grabs women by the pussy and he likes to move in on them like a bitch. Okay, those are his words. Anyway.
In fact, they're on the soundboard.
Right.
I moved on her like a bitch. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. Grab him by the pussy.
Okay, and he said when you're a star, they let you do it. Now the reality is they don't let you do it. You said that you did it without asking for permission. You just sexually assaulted them, and they were stunned and didn't know what to do. Now they know what to do. They're going to try to take you to court because that's where you belong. Yeah,
and the accusations against Trump are eerily similar to the accusations against Harvey Weinstein. And it's again this entitlement, this thought that, hey, I'm in a position of power, I can go ahead and do this without any ramifications. And to be honest, while Harvey Weinstein has suffered consequences and should suffer consequences, Trump was elected president. And the very same people who point to Harvey Weinstein and say, look at these liberals, look at these dirty men, of course they would do this, it's this indulgent lifestyle, this and that. Those are the same people who, A, voted for Trump and refused to criticize him for the same allegations that were made against him.
Yeah, and so here, let me read you the next graphic. Zervos' subpoena aims to prove how Trump deliberately tried to discredit her and other accusers. To me, that's always the worst part. And so Bill Clinton's Monica Lewinsky situation was consensual, but the part that was really terrible was the way that he attacked her in the press afterwards, insinuating that she was crazy and that she was making it up to get famous, and that's really dirty. And Weinstein did that over and over again, and he would leak into the papers, especially in New York, allegations against people that refuses advances, okay?
Yep.
And Donald Trump, same thing. He would leak, usually the New York Post, run by Rupert Murdoch, both Weinstein and Trump. It was their way of airing their trash because Rupert Murdoch deals in trash. And he's actually loses money on the New York Post every year, but he does it for propaganda reasons so he can help his scummy friends smear women that they have sexually harassed, among other things that Murdoch helps them do. So they would both go to the New York Post and trash anyone who refused their advances or accuse them publicly of things that they did actually do.
Right, and also something just occurred to me that I think is revealing. Donald Trump has a history of suing anyone and everyone, right? He loves to sue people. Why didn't he sue these women for making false allegations against him?
In fact, he threatened to do that and didn't follow through because the last thing he wants to do is go to court on this issue where they could prove their charges. And in this case, Zervos is asking for documentation on 10 out of the 16 women. She believes that exists, that the campaign did have information about what Donald Trump did and how they were going to cover up for it. Now, if that's true and they could find the paper trail for it, that would be very interesting, and I assume that every Republican, as they ask the Democrats who got money from Weinstein, will then forcefully reject Donald Trump, return the money that they raised from Donald Trump, call him a monster, and make sure that he He gets the help that he should get because he is sick and depraved, as they've called Weinstein for the same actions. If you like this video, you'll love the whole TYT network. Check it out at tytnetwork.com/join.